Hello there, and today we'll be reacting to some more of Morpaz's crazy Australian animals, starting with kangaroos, one of my favorites.
Kangaroos can and will beat you up. That's right, just because it's not venomous doesn't mean it can't knock you on your ass, and Australia's most iconic marsupial can do just that.
Yeah, the Joey.
Because they are way bigger than you think they are. With our biggest species of rogue,
they're crazy. It's like mooses. They're like way bigger than you think they are.
A ridiculous 2.8 meters in length. And
nothing but pure muscle.
They've got a vertical jump of 3 meters. I mean, honestly, with a stat spread like
they look like furry raptors.
that, they don't belong in the outback. They belong on a f***ing NBA court. As if that wasn't enough, they're also built like tanks, weighing in at a full 90 kilos of roid-raging rabbit muscle. And
that's gotta be photoshopped, right? There's not a jacked kangaroo out there like that, is there?
Way faster than anything that heavy has any right to, pegging the speedo at a max of 70k an hour.
Fucking hell.
Meaning if you make him angry, a juiced up rat the size of a small car is going to run your ass down and beat the f***ing brakes off you. And I'm not kidding when I say they really will rock your shit, because roos are professional kickboxers, with males routinely fighting MMA to win female attention. When they fight,
yeah, but like how powerful is their kick? Like, can it kick down doors?
Stabilizer and immediately start scratching and kicking the ever-loving shit out of one another. And those kicks have enough
WWE's in through the wall.
And as if getting drop kicked by a muscled marsupial wasn't bad enough, they also for some reason have the same bite force as a grizzly bear. Because why not?
What?
Now, even with all of this, there are still animals stupid enough to view a roo as lunch.
What do kangaroos eat? Do they just eat fruit? Do they eat meat?
This brings me to the most terrifying thing that they do. When threatened, kangaroos will hop into a body of water and wait for whatever is chasing them to follow them.
Try me, mate.
Once the predator enters the water, the kangaroo will wrap its arms around their neck and just straight up drown them.
He looks like fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Man, I share a country with psychopathic tren rats. Oh! Dolphins get drunk.
Really?
Why? Well, you see, the dolphin is by far and away the smartest animal in the ocean. In fact, they're
smarter than whales? Because, like, I know like the whales are pretty smart. I know, like, the big manta rays, like the giant manta rays are pretty smart. Are dolphins the smartest?
The second smartest thing on the planet, just behind you and me. This means they are smart enough to understand that the ideal way to spend your night is more plastered than Chad and Max on your average.
And like dolphins have this weird dichotomy of personality of where like they'll rescue drowning humans. So those are like the good dolphins, and you have bad dolphins who are like gangster pirates. They do a bunch of stuff that I probably can't say the words to on stream, but if you look it up, some dinosaurs, some dolphins are pretty scary.
There is just one problem. Last I checked, there's no bottle-o in Bikini Bottom. So
yeah, how do they get drunk?
Get fired for all. Simple. They abuse pufferfish. You see,
no way.
Due to the lack of underwater alcohol, dolphins need to find other ways to get their fix, which is where SpongeBob's driving instructor comes in. You see, pufferfish contain this really cool and totally not dangerous substance called tetrodotoxin. What?
Yeah, isn't that the neurotoxin?
You know, it's only one of the most potent natural neurotoxins on the fucking planet. This shit will freeze your heart and lungs in under an hour with a tiny dose. And it's the reason why cooking a pufferfish requires a dexterity check so you don't, you know, hit the poison gland and get yourself deleted. Now, puffers carry this as a defense mechanism as poison accumulates in their organs and skin. Why is that important?
What, did dolphins go up and lick this thing?
Well, you see, I kind of lied. Dolphins don't get drunk. They get high on neurotoxin. Pods of dolphins will bully pufferfish until they inflate, then partake in a literal puff-puff pass. By lightly squeezing the puffer in their mouth, they receive a small dose of neurotoxin, which has a narcotic effect, allowing Flipper here to trip balls before passing the unhappy basketball onto the next submarine stoner. Flipper and friends saw the deadliest neurotoxin on...
I told you, there's like gangster dolphins. They're like trading under the sea.
And said, fuck it, let me try some of that. This shrimp can cause explosion. Scientists just de-extincted a 12,000-year-old dog. Well,
What?
kinda. You see,
Oh, the Serbian wolf thing. I remember
a
this.
bioengineering company called Colossal has dedicated
2 words that can fill you with terror. Bioengineering. It's this is how Resident Evil begins.
itself to doing what every single Jurassic Park film has told us is a bad
Yeah.
idea.
They've learned nothing from
Bring back
Hollywood.
extinct species. And recently, they made a breakthrough. They have managed to bring back the 12,000-year-old direwolf. You know those big-ass puppies from Game of Thrones that the Starks had? Yeah, those were actually a real-ass animal, alive during the late Ice Age. And the best way I can describe them to you is, basically a wolf on steroids.
Yeah. Can we get mammoths back then if we're doing this? Or is it just because they're so close enough to like currently existing like wolves and dogs that we can do this? I have no idea how this works.
These things were bigger, faster, and stronger, estimated to have the highest bite force out of any canine. And in a movie,
Yeah.
I'm sure has
Well, they're
no
massive.
implications, they have managed
They're
to bring
mounts
these
in
bad
MMOs.
boys back to life. These 2 little guys are now 6 months old and have been living on
Whoa.
a private plot of land with 24/7
6 months old and they look like fully grown wolves.
veterinary care. However, they've only just been shown off to the public, with the company going so far as to get a photo op with George R.R. Martin holding one of these adorable little killing machines, showing that man will literally
paws are
interact with an
massive.
extinct species before he finishes that last f***ing book. There is, however, one small problem. This isn't technically a direwolf. You see, by merit of them being extinct, short of specking into necromancy, you can't exactly bring them back. Which is where this guy comes in. You see, the grey wolf shares 99.5% of its genetic code with the direwolf. So, using CRISPR gene editing, they basically toss the grey wolf back into the spore creator.
It's just like gene splicing. Is this the correct term for this?
Then using the code found in direwolf fossils as a build guide, juiced the f*** out of it, boosting the size slider and putting some extra points into strength, as well as adjusting its head shape and teeth. All in all, they made a total of 20 edits to 14 genes, producing the closest thing we can get to a direwolf short of time travel. Which is cool as f***.
Yeah, it's super cool. Kind of questionable as to why we would want to do this.
5 years before a man-made horror beyond comprehension.
Yeah, a liquor from Resident Evil breaks out. I'm surprised they didn't show the dogs where like their face splits and the tentacle comes out.
Shark.
We got a boomer!
But how old actually is it? This absolute fossil over here is
Look
the
at him.
Greenland shark. And this may come as a shock to you, but the Greenland shark is found in f***ing Greenland, man.
Oh, okay. I'm shocked.
Coming in at a f***ing kaiju-sized 6 meters
Fucking
in length
hell.
and a literal f***ing ton in weight.
Look at that
This
face.
senior citizen probably worked with Godzilla back in his f***ing day. But how senior is senior? Well, you might be expecting him to say something along the lines of, 100 years, maybe 150 years, right?
Bro, he's not gonna be 1,000. Okay, this guy is like what, 300 years old?
No, not 200. Close, but not 300 either.
Chocolate.
No, the Greenland shark can live up to 500
What the
years.
fuck? Isn't that the oldest living animal on the planet then?
You know, I don't think you understand how old that is. So, to
Like some of the tortoises get to like 200 or something like that. Humans get like max out like 130 or something. What? I know there's like this weird shrimp that goes in like suspended animation, but does that really
put in
count?
perspective, this is Bob. Bob has just turned 500.
Fucking
Here is a
hell.
list of things this has lived through. All 8 of King Henry's divorces, the invention of chocolate,
I remember when they first invented chocolate.
Shakespeare's entire lifespan, the Boston Tea Party, the signing of the Declaration of Independence and the founding of the United States, the colonization of Australia, the Industrial f***ing Revolution,
Yeah.
the invention of the light bulb and adoption of electricity.
Bro's seen it all.
The Titanic became
And he looks tired.
World War I, the Great Depression, World War II, the Vietnam War, the
How do they determine
moon landing,
how old
and
he
the
is?
invention of the internet.
It's not like a tree. We can just cut him in half and count the rings.
Schlatt's crimes in 99, 2001. The invasion of Iraq, the global financial crisis, the death of Harambe.
When isn't there a global financial crisis? Like, it's like every 10 years
the
now.
Virus, And it's still with us today to watch fucking TikTok. Australia has a straight up Pokemon.
Does it electrocute people?
Introducing the brushtail possum. More specifically, the golden brushtail possum.
Oh, super rare, shiny.
Rare examples of an Australian animal that isn't expressly designed to DoorDash you straight to heaven. You said brushtail is one of a grand total of 23 species of Australian possum, which despite
I did not know there were that many possum out there.
Absolutely no relation to the red-blooded American opossum. These adorable little marsupials come in all shapes and sizes, from the ringtail possum to the sugar glider, and to our protagonist here, the golden brushtail, which is really just a common brushtail possum with a rare genetic mutation called leucism that causes them to lose the pigment in their skin. So, basically...
Oh, so they're like albino possums.
It's a fucking shiny Pokemon. Coming in at around 4.5 kilos.
I already made that joke.
These tree-dwelling marsupials are nocturnal and primarily herbivores, mainly consisting on a diet of leaves and fruit. And for added cute points, as marsupials...
Who do they go after?
Yes, they carry around their babies in a little pouch like they're roided out kangaroo.
I love that clip of the kangaroo getting kicked through the wall.
Come on, the thing is from Australia, you didn't really think these bad boys would be squeaky clean, did ya? You see, they aren't in...
What neurotoxin do these guys have?
Entirely herbivores. Sure, they love a good salad. They will also quite happily raid a bird's nest and turn Tweety's kids into a 3-egg omelette. Sounds like a fine steak.
Oh, no.
And just because it's not a venomous predator doesn't mean it can't take your fucking finger off. And the cherry
you just
on
bite it
top,
off?
Aussie Pikachu here does...
Aussie Pikachu. Drinking some VB.
No, you see, down
VB is way nicer than Foster's.
under doesn't have Pokemon trainers, because when you step into the tall grass out here, you hear this absolute fucking demon.
Oh my god.
This bird can...
Are you kidding me? That sounds like a Resident Evil monster. Or something from Silent Hill even. Oh my...
This shrimp has a gun. No, this isn't a Fortnite skin. This is a real fucking animal. And it's called the pistol shrimp. Now, unsurprisingly...
Pistol shrimp.
Being named after a
Does he pistol whip you as well?
Native to the United States of America. Where the f else do you think you were going to find it? However, they can actually be found expressing their Second Amendment rights over the majority of the globe, too. Now, coming in at a huge 2 inches, it is not...
Oh, massive. That's what all the girls say to me, at
the
least.
size of his body that makes him special, but the caliber of the big iron on his hip. Or should I say big claw?
Why do people do this? Why do people... You see this on TikTok all the time. It's like, oh, hey, here's this super venomous plant. It like hurts for a year straight if you put it on your skin. And there's like these dumbass guys rubbing it on their skin.
That oversized right pincher isn't
God
just
damn.
he forgot to, you know, switch hands while doing homework.
He went all in.
Gary!
No, mate, that claw is basically fucking Mega Man's arm.
Yeah.
But last I checked, they can't call in an ammo resupply under the sea. So how does the claw become a gun? The answer is bubble.
Oh, is it the plasma bubble thing?
These bad boys hunt
Gross.
smaller shrimp. And they start that hunt by jumping off the fucking battle bus and looking for prey. Once they get within effective range, they will literally cock their claw like the hammer on a revolver. Weapon ready, they line up the shot,
It's like an orb.
take aim, and... they snap their claws together so fucking fast, it causes an underwater vacuum, creating an explosive cavitation bubble hotter than the surface of the sun. This bubble is then launched at the enemy at over 100 km an hour.
What's its range, though? Its range can be more than like a couple centimeters, like 10 centimeters max.
Connects with the smaller shrimp and f***ing flashbangs it.
Obliterates it.
This either kills it outright
Yeah.
or stuns it long enough to be consumed. Poor little fucker got quick-scoped by Faye Shrimp. This jellyfish is basically a time bomb. Introducing the Irukandji, a species of jellyfish native to the northern waters of the land.
Of course they would be.
Possibly my least favorite animal in the entire ocean, because it is just a massive, spiteful. Well, massive is misleading.
The word you can't say on YouTube that everyone wants to say.
This little guy is tiny. I mean, ridiculously small. Being not much bigger than your fingernail.
Whoa, okay.
And basically completely f***ing invisible to the naked eye.
Yeah.
This is a fairly major problem, because behind that halo cloak frame, they are dragging 3-foot-long tentacles and shocking absolutely no one.
Say the line, boy.
Neurotoxin?
It is one of the most venomous jellyfish in the ocean. I'm so f***ing tired of the stealth poison multi-classes on OCE servers, dude. This shit is broken. You see, those 3-foot tentacles are covered with tiny little barbs, and at the barest touch, they will literally propel themselves into your skin like a bullet and inject you with the Australia Special, a pina colada.
How do you survive in Australia, though? Like, how do you go up to the beach? Because, like, do these just stay away from beach fronts? Are they just in, like, Australia full stop? Or is it, like, they're away from, like, the beach lines and stuff? Because I don't know how you survive out there. It's wild. The biggest thing we have to worry about in England is cats.
A cocktail of various
House cats, not lion cats.
neurotoxins. And upon being injected, you will feel absolutely f***ing nothing.
Oh,
You'll
no.
keep swimming around, splashing about in the water,
Splashing about, having fun. Oh, I'm dying.
kissing the homies, until you are overcome with a sudden, severe feeling of impending dread. I mean the kind of dread that will have you hysterically screaming that you are about to die.
I am gonna die! I'm gonna die! I'm gonna f***ing die!
That's because the invisible cunt here does psychic damage, inflicting a condition known as Irukandji syndrome, which starts with a feeling of impending doom so strong there are records of people asking to be, avoiding a ban here, forcibly disconnected from God's Minecraft server. And that feeling of doom is warranted because about 30 minutes after being stung, that biological bomb goes off, with the venom initially causing extreme pain throughout your entire body. And
is there a
after making
cure?
you feel like a failed isekai protagonist, the venom then spikes your blood pressure and heart rate through the roof.
No.
Heart attacks, blood clots, and has even been recorded to cause brain hemorrhages. And the f***ed up part is, it doesn't have an anti-venom. This thing sneak attacks you, waits 30 minutes, sends you a private
Yeah, because it's got no... It's not going to eat you afterwards. It's just purely out of spite.
DM telling you it got your ass, and there is not a f***ing thing you can do about it. Toxic little shit. This...
Why even go to Australia? It does not make sense. Links in the description, guys. He does some great videos. I've got more videos like this on my channel. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and I shall catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.